All right, hello guys, my name is Justin. Today we are going to make a cloud in a glass, and I'm joined by my two amazing helpers today, and your names are?
Michael and Luke.
Michael and Luke. Thank you both for helping me. Supplies you need today: hot water. It can be boiling water or just plain hot tap water. We're going to try boiling water and tap water to see which forms the cloud the best. Make sure you have adult supervision so you don't burn your hands. All right, you also need a bottle or two glasses, a lid to screw on tightly because this has to happen quickly, and we're going to use a match today. You can also use hairspray. We didn't have any hairspray, so we're not going to do that. All right, so what I'm going to do first, just to give it a little bit of a distinction, I'm going to put a couple drops of food coloring in here. This will show the difference between the cloud and where the water is going to be at. All right, so what I'm going to do very quickly, guys, I'm going to pour the water in here, okay?
Okay. Whoa.
You're going to fill it up a couple inches, something like that. Put a couple inches in here as well.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, we're going to light the match, okay? You're going to hold the match inside and you're going to drop it in.
Whoa.
And once you drop it in, this is the part that has to happen very quickly. You got to screw it on. All right, so we're going to hold it here a couple seconds. We're going to drop it in.
Why?
So you want to trap all that in there, okay?
I want to trap the fire.
Or you want to trap the water vapor. We're going to do it over here too, okay? You want to get the lid ready?
Okay. Yes, I have it.
Okay, I will do the lid. Thank you.
Let me drop it.
All right, and now we need to do the ice cubes, okay?
Okay.
So let's put the plates on the top and then do your ice cubes.
Put the plates on the ice cubes.
And if you get too many ice cubes, you can always eat some ice cubes as well. All right, so it's starting to happen now, okay? So what is happening is the water vapor is rising. That hot air is expanding. It's rising. And when it reaches the plate, what's on top of the plate?
Ice.
Is the ice hot or cold?
Cold.
Cold, so that water vapor is going to freeze. And when it freezes, it condenses. And when it condenses, it turns from a gas to a liquid. And in this case, the liquid are tiny little water droplets, more like a mist, or in this case, a cloud. So in this case, it looks like the very hot water, the boiling water probably looked a little bit better, worked a little bit better. But hot tap water, you can see there's a little bit of a cloud there as well because you can't see through the glass completely. So what do you guys think?
Cloud.
It's cold on top, but is it cold on the bottom?
No.
No, it's hot, right? So when that hot air, that hot water vapor rose, it formed a what?
Cloud.
Cloud. All right, thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Jeff from AccuWeather. We're glad that you're joining us here online for AccuWeather Summer Camp. And today we're looking at flotation. So my helper Finley is here. And Finley, we have a piece of flat aluminum foil and a peach. When you pick these up and hold on to them, what's heavier?
The peach feels a little bit more heavier than the aluminum foil.
Okay. If we put them both in the water, what do you think will happen?
If we put them both in the water, I'm pretty sure the aluminum foil will float and the peach will sink.
Makes good sense. The heavier thing will probably sink. Well, let's see what happens. Sometimes things are surprising when it comes to flotation. If you put both of these in the water, what will happen? So they both went down at first, but actually the peach came back up. So this is kind of surprising. The thing that was lightweight actually is more dense. It's very thin. So all the weight of this piece of aluminum foil is just covering a very small area. And this actually did sink. And this kind of makes me think about cars. And sometimes people get into big trouble during hurricanes and heavy thunderstorms when they drive through flooding. And cars, even though they're really heavy, actually have a lot of air inside, and for a period of time cars can actually float, and sometimes that gets people into big trouble. If your wheels are no longer in contact with the pavement and you're floating, you can be carried off the road and get into big trouble. So thanks for joining us. Just one thing to keep in mind when you eventually start driving.